What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Here's the Thing. The month of December is full of so many wonderful Catholic things, beginning with Advent, leading to Christmas Day and the Christmas season, all of the feast days, the Solemnity of the Immaculate Conception, and of course, December 12th, the feast day of Our Lady of Guadalupe, which is important to so many, including myself, and maybe even so many of you. So I want to spend a little bit of time talking about that today and sharing with you the significance not just of the apparition, but of the Toma. The apparition of Our Lady of Guadalupe came to an indigenous man, a farmer that was a native to the land, named Juan Diego in 1531. Now, the time that this apparition happened is really important because about 10 or so years prior to that, the Spanish had come to Mexico and conquested. And not only did they bring their intention to take over the land, but they also brought with them a new religion, which was foreign to the Aztecs, foreign to the indigenous people of the land. The indigenous people worshipped the sun god and the moon god, and the Spanish brought Christianity. Both cultures were not only so different, but their beliefs and their religion were completely opposite from each other, and from that became an uproar and a war and tension between all people. Now, Juan Diego was an indigenous man, a humble farmer who, rumor has it, he was on his way to Mass, which is significant because he was not only a nobody, so to speak, but he also had recently converted when he was on his way, and Our Lady appeared to him and told him that she wanted him to build her a shrine, a church in her name, in her honor. So he went to the bishop at the time, who didn't exactly believe him, sent him off, and Our Lady appeared to Juan Diego again, saying, "I picked rightly when I chose you. Be confident and know that I'm with you." So Juan Diego went back to the bishop. Bishop said, "If this is truly from God, he'll provide a sign." Sent Juan Diego off again. Juan Diego went off, Our Lady appeared to him once more and led him up the mountain of Tepeyac, where he found this spread of blossoming Castilian roses, which were not only not native to the land, but also blossoming in the middle of winter, which just wasn't their season for flowers or really any life, nature-wise. So Juan Diego took this as a sign. He picked up the flowers, he put them in his toma. Our Lady helped arrange them and sent him off. When Juan Diego got back to the bishop, he opened his toma. The roses fell out, but even more importantly, what was found was the exact image, the imprint of Our Lady, the same image that Juan Diego had seen placed on his toma. And the bishop knew what he said was true, and the shrine was built and has been here for 500 years and is the most visited place for pilgrimage in the world today. There is so much significance behind this historical event, and the first out of the many is that Our Lady identifies herself with the Aztecs, with the indigenous people. But she also identifies with the Spanish. And in this image that is Our Lady of Guadalupe is the coming together of the two to show the people at the time that harmony between both cultures, both people, could exist. We see in the Toma that Our Lady is in front of the sun and on top of the moon, which shows the Aztecs that she and God, her son Jesus, are greater than the gods that they had previously worshipped. The mantle that she is wrapped in was known as a color of royalty to the indigenous people, that off-blue, tealish color. And the stars that are placed on it were not placed randomly. They actually represent the constellations that hover Mexico on December 12th. The black beret-looking thing that hangs from her wrists represent that she's pregnant, and the way that her hair is parted shows that she's a virgin. The pinkish cloth underneath the mantle that has this really intricate design was actually not a foreign design to the indigenous people. Those flowers are symbols of royalty, which can be found on top of her womb. And of course, by her neck is a cross, which is the same one that the Spanish missionaries would wear around that time. Our Lady, through the apparition of Our Lady of Guadalupe, is encouraging the people, the native people of the land, to convert, to not be afraid, and to know that God is with them. Now, there is so much more that can be said about this. In fact, we're going to link a video in the description box below to show you a snippet of a documentary on Our Lady of Guadalupe. And I just encourage you to continue digging on the miraculousness of this event, of the apparition, and what it teaches not only the people of the time, but continues to teach people today. Because this particular apparition, Our Lady, has brought so many hearts to our Lord, has led to so many conversions, has led to so much light shone on the lives of so many people and groups and communities and cultures. It is a marvelous thing. So that's all I wanted to bring to you today. I hope you are having a wonderful day so far. Have a wonderful feast day of Our Lady of Guadalupe. Celebrate, go to Mass, say a prayer, pray the rosary, do whatever you can. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I will see all of you next week. Bye!